Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell by the smooth piano music lulling you into a clearly false sense of security, we're doing something a little different tonight.
Are you filled with feelings of self-doubt?
Yes.
Do you find yourself prone to minimizing massive dilemmas?
Yes.
Or for allowing the smallest problems to get blown completely out of proportion?
Okay, I didn't mean to get attacked when I started the stream tonight.
Somnosculpt technology provides safe and effective dream therapy while you rest in the comfort of our flagship clinic. Located right next to the secondary overflow parking lot at the University Medical Centre.
Well, this can't be me, I'm not British.
We'll make your dreams come true.
Scottish? Not from Europe. That was definitely trying to lay the game out for me, but I felt attacked the whole time, so I didn't listen very much. Alright, here we go. That's how you move, that's how you look. Ooh, okay. Do I like that? Nah, I'll get used to it. It's kind of floaty. Hold on. Options, gameplay. It doesn't. Wait. Come back, game. What just happened? Where? Oh. Hold while the controller comes back to life. There it is. Okay, that's not that bad. Oh no! No, I signed my name, I didn't even read it. Well. Can I crouch? Nope. It appears I can't. I signed my name, I didn't read it. Perception is reality. Grab. Okay. This is the trailer. This is the trailer, so naturally you should be able to figure this out, right? Okay, so if I think this is the same size as that... Oh. Oh. Got it. Got it.
Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep. Welcome to Somnosculpt.
That's cute.
Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelids, our interactive, lucid induction dream state in which you retain full consciousness and control.
Whoops. Wait, what? Oh, because if it looks smaller to me, it's definitely a smaller box. Oh, this is gonna get real trippy. Oh, perception is reality, so if it looks... Oh, this is weird! There's a door in here somewhere, I would assume. There it is. Looks like it needs to be about that big. Oh. Alright. No objects beyond this point. Interesting. I just can't perceive it beyond that point. Can I make this bigger? I'm not very good at making objects bigger yet. Yeah, that looks bigger to me. Whatever. Interesting. Okay. I'll step on it. gotta get through there now, which means I need this box back. Thank you. Oh. Wait. Okay, maybe if I put it on the table, look at the reflection. So that, no, there's no reflection. Can I just, nope, can't Super Mario it, can't just hop in. I'm pretty sure I just have to make this bigger. I'm just not good at that. Just kidding, I figured it out. There we go.
Confirmed. You can move freely, interact with surrounding objects, and listen to messages from your patient care team. Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol and that my voice has been explicitly chosen to remind you that I am not a part of your patient care team. I do not care.
Thank you. Okay, there's a pawn in there. And there's a thing there. So let's go ahead and grab the pawn. And there you go. Hold left shoulder to rotate. Oh, wait. No. Okay. Oh. I sat here and I was like, I don't know how to put this cheese back together. I guess I don't really need to. Cheese!
During eyelids, you will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream.
That's
Evidence.
not great.
I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up. Please complete the remaining orientation activities.
Oh. I'm not supposed to go in here. I made that one piece of wood way bigger than I needed to. Oh, no, I'm definitely supposed to go in here. It looks like it's supposed to be blocked off. Oh, no, no, no. There's a button that they want me to press that I'm not going to press yet. Dream soda. So if this is all a dream, wouldn't this also be a construct of my brain?
Warning. You have deviated from the orientation pathway. At the Pierce Institute, patient safety is a keynote in our corporate priority tetrahedron. A variable degree of force can and will be authorized to ensure patient safety. Please return to the orientation pathway.
Baking soda. Give me mini soda. Boom. First achievement, Sugar Rush. I want a really big soda. What is this diet soda? Nothing. Where'd you go? There it is. Can I not, like, pop it now? I want it to be big enough to explode as a big soda. Alright, whatever. Give me baking soda. Aw. Broke the machine by asking for baking soda. I don't know if that's my fault or their fault. It's not on there. That is. Okay. I don't like that. It looks so cartoony. Okay, so clearly move this block. It's not in there. Is it too big? I think it might be too big. There we go. There we go.
All environments perceived during eyelids should reflect a typical mental state. If you believe your mental state was compromised by Somnasculpt, please provide a comprehensive, rational explanation in your post-procedural survey. Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
Ooh. Okay. They really didn't want me to try to bring anything beyond this point. So I can bring something beyond this point, right? No items, video surveillance. People without items beyond this point will be fine. Warning, people beyond this point with objects will be fined. Suspension of dream license for up to 1 year. Fines from 1 lost night of sleep before. Be smart. Thank you for not objecting. God damn it, game. I definitely meant to say objecting. But, you know. There you go. Ha ha ha. Can I get an object beyond this point? Wait. So how much of the game is lying to me? Blue room. Red room. Blue night. Okay. What's the point of this room? One red apple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green apples. Blue night on 4 boxes. What the hell? No. Dream logic. One of these doors will eventually lead me somewhere, right? No? No? Okay. Okay, that button opens the door over there. This button opens the door in front of me. Yep. But that only gets me through one door. Can I steal this one? Oh. Who needs two things? Jeez. Oh, okay, I see. It got stuck up there is why it did that. It's wonderful. Line the shadow up. There we go. Boom.
Please stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnasculpt orientation. You did it. To maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay in proceeding through the final doorway as indicated.
Well, they've told me to go through the door, so naturally, we wait. This is a full... I'm attempting to get all the achievements, so we'll see. Alright, we'll go through the door. Yeah. Oh. They're all kind of messed up. This whole room is fake. Wait. Do I have to grab something? Some pallets. Ooh, some cheese. Give me the cheese. I don't know what the cheese just did for me there. Okay, just making sure. Is there anything actually behind that? Oh, look, a button over there. Oh, can I climb up to the top and escape? Oops. The real final test. What's in there? Just boxes. Nothing useful. More boxes. I'm pretty sure I have the only piece that I need to solve this puzzle. If I just go back. No? Okay. Would have been really cool if that was the solution, though. Alright, what's going on here? What am I messing up? What am I missing? I gotta wedge this? Okay, that's the one thing with this game. I don't think I can wedge objects into each other like that. Okay, now the cheese is... Just put it right there. Put it right there. What am I missing? What am I doing wrong? Okay. This can't actually be this hard. Maybe I'm trying to solve this incorrectly? All I have is the cheese. Okay, there must be a button that I must have to drop the cheese on. Maybe. Can't fit the cheese back there, so it can't be in there. Process of elimination here. We got it out of there. Okay. Oh, now you've lost the cheese. Give me the cheese back. Whoops. No, come on. Okay. That sounded different. Nope. What do you... Give me the big piece of cheese back. Maybe I can smack the wall with it? No. Okay. I'm actually lost. Here, we're gonna do this.
Please stand by for polite recognition on
7
your
minutes
completion
on
of
that
the
puzzle, huh?
Somnasculpt orientation. You did it. To maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay in proceeding through the final doorway as indicated.
It's a real joke on itself that it says please do not delay, and then getting through said final doorway is in-frickin' possible. Okay, so you hit the button. What's stopping that? Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. Well, I guess I can't really say I didn't miss anything if I haven't solved this yet. Can I slide the walls? Nope. Okay. Well, I've ruled that solution out. Oh. I needed the exit sign. Wait, what? Are you shitting me? Did that just change something? No, it didn't. I think you just looked through the door differently. You did need that exit sign, though, I guess. I can't take that one. Oh. Turn this into an exit. Fucking dream logic. Can I replace it? How? I feel like I'm really close to a solution here, and I'm just use a big exit sign. There we go. Oh, jeez. Oh. I want to know what's over here. So I was right. The cheese just wasn't big enough. Okay. Oh, there's a shelf right there. Damn it. Well, definitely still in the dream. What? Why is sweet A next to sweet G? Oop. Stanley worked in an office. Ooh, more dream soda. Give me red soda this time. Wait. What makes them explode? Oh, our piano player's back. Time for some more gentle puzzle solving. I definitely won't get stuck for 10 minutes on the next one. That's an achievement. Fire alarmist. God damn it. funny. Push bar to open. Okay then. Oh. Pulling every fire alarm I see. Yep. Ugh. Oh. An actual exit. Taking all the exit signs off these because they can't be accurate. Just turn around. Oh. Okay, maybe this wasn't an exit. Oop, fire alarm. Okay. Oop, fire alarm. Exit temporarily moved. Okay. Jeez, the piano player can definitely calm down a little bit. Alright, I can't take anything in and out of here, so that means these exit signs must actually be what I need to solve this. Here, get out of my way for a second. 654, 881. Oh, can I remove one of these and make it an exit? I keep trying to do that, but that has not been the solution yet. Can't open a window. Can't exit through a trash can. Huh. There's a catwalk. Wait a second. Okay, I was gonna say, can I throw something out the same way it was telling me not to take objects beyond a certain point before? Okay, that's definitely big enough. I feel like maybe there's an importance to the numbers? Oh, wait a second. Wait, first of all, throw that off the wall. Basically for anarchy's sake. Then, is there another... No, there's not a little, like, wall sconce? It's not a sconce, it's a little, like, indent in the wall. I thought that might be a hallway somewhere else. Jeez! Oh, make yourself a big ramp out of the exit sign. There you go. That's not creepy or anything. Ooh, what do you guys got over here? water, more red paint. Arg, I'm a fire. What? Oh, projection. Interesting stuff. Wait, what the hell? What the hell is that? Whoa. What? Okay, then. Dream Institute got some weird things going on. Let's see what's on the other side. Why is it making that keystroke every time I walk this far in? Ooh, wait. Can I interact with this one? No, it's just a pillar. Just a pillar. Let's see what's playing on the radio.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn
Jeez.
Pierce, and I'd like to talk to you about being special. So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are. But not to worry, we're working on it.
What? Did you guys lose my brain? Whoa. It's another fake room. Nothing weird was happening there at all. I can't even say folks. Moving on. Nothing different? Nothing different. Okay. Okay. I need to make a... Oh, it's almost there. I need to make a box. A box. A box. There it is. Oh, it's a table? It's a table for what? Oh, okay. Because the vase has... I was waiting for it to pop. Does the projector do something? Cloud of Sonic. Wait, what? Yeah, you know, I guess I hadn't figured how I was supposed to jump up on top of that massive cube. Oh, I need the cube. Thank you. get up high enough so that I can see the exit. There's just a door taped up over there. Uh-oh. We're gonna lose our piano friend.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'm just popping in to give you a quick update on where you are. We still don't know, but please keep moving forward, and hopefully you prefer frequent updates to being reminded that you are completely lost.
I think that's a brain thing. I'm not smart enough to know. But also, thanks, Dr. Glenn, for letting me know I'm lost. You guys experimenting on my brain and lost my consciousness? Ooh, what is this? Ooh. Oh, okay. So I need to use one object. There it is. It's definitely too big. Nope. Damn it. Up on the cube, up on the gangway. I guess that explains why these parts technically still... Oh, that's cool. Still have puzzles in them? Because why should there be puzzles in parts that aren't fully developed? What the hell? Here, hold this. No? Okay. Oh, am I above the... I am. Hold on, let's listen to Dr. Glenn before I try to kill myself.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and we still can't find you. But you should now have access to a series of elevators that should trigger your subconscious to gradually wake you up. You should also find a variety of emergency exit signs that should lead you to them.
Should.
Will all of this work? Absolutely.
He was a little too confident about that. For all I know, I invented Dr. Glenn to make me feel better about them losing my brain somewhere. Oh, but you know what? We don't have to worry about that. We have our sweet, sweet piano friend back. Everything is gonna be just fine. Grab the moon. Hell yeah. The hell is on the... Dr. Glenn left me a message on the moon. Oh, wait, I can just put the moon wherever I want. I guess that makes sense. Oh, the exit's on the moon. Okay. I think this is another perception puzzle, but let me listen to this first.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In the event that this elevator does not wake you up, please don't interact with anything that strikes you as psychologically significant, as we will no longer have any way of controlling it.
Fun.
For example, if you see your parents, please punch them in the face as hard as you can and immediately run away.
Oh, this game's about to get weird, huh? Can I pick other things off of the moon? Oh, I can. Moon cheese. Here, go over there. Wait, if I move this, does it? No, okay. Don't get lost. Beer fun, $5. Dakota. Regular person, 3 to 5 dreams per night. Don't meet sister-in-law. Seize the day. Alright. We're about an hour ahead now. Not a lot seems different thus far. Still sweet G across quadruply A. My mouth no longer works in this region of my subconscious. My tongue is too big. I said that and then I actually had a problem swallowing for a second. Are we gonna film noir or something? Why is everything kind of gray washed a little? But also give me that fire extinguisher. What can I do? Yeah. Well, that was incredibly anticlimactic. Looks like more terms of service. Soda, perhaps? Maybe a green soda. Maybe a random soda. No service ever. You know, I suddenly really miss our piano friend.
This is an automated message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of somnasculpt therapy, but who have become trapped in a dream state paradox instead. Your decisions imply a failure of orientation, which reflects negatively on the standard orientation protocol. You will rectify this failure immediately.
Wait, is all of this happening because I didn't follow orientation correctly? If I would have just followed the rules, would I be dreaming regularly still? Wonderful. Oop, fire alarm. Expert fire alarmist? Okay, well, there must actually be an achievement attached to pulling every fire alarm then, right? Oops. It's in the curator's room. Perception is reality. Your friendly doctor. P.S. We'll get through this. It is March of 91. Interesting. I have no idea what that is. Oh, hey, there's a TV, though. Oh, okay, just kidding. There's a die. And there's a fire alarm. Okay, then. Oh, there's something behind there. Fine. Ooh, what is that? Okay, I definitely see that. It's... Here, maybe if I make it big enough, I can just What was that? I don't... Okay. I have no idea what that was. It just kind of fizzed and popped. I guess be on the lookout for those. Of course. Because none of the dice are just dice. Whoop. There's a chess piece. Oh, I can move the light. Cool. Wait, put it down. Why is it inverted? Also, the game's giving me a flashlight. I don't like that. Oh, I don't like this at all.
Professional tip: the average adult can only withstand 3 to 5 dreams per night. Once this threshold is eclipsed by entering more dreams, your mind will suffer an explosive mental overload, reorienting you for the emergency exit protocol.
You can never order
Please
baking
subject
soda.
yourself to explosive mental overload.
What? Oh. I don't think I was supposed to come in here. The dream is getting really wonky. Can I grab those before they're fake? No, they're always fake. There's nothing you can do. Okay, well, I definitely want... in there is what I was going to say. Alright, that's not what I expected. At all. Definitely not what I expected. Alright, how do I solve this? That goes down. Where do you go, huh? Why are there so many moving parts in here? Yeah, why are there so many moving parts in here?
Please note that a reluctance to volunteer for the risks associated with explosive mental overload implies a misunderstanding of all other solutions, all of which are far more traumatic and likelier to result in catastrophe. I am not capable of suboptimal suggestions. Please exit this dream as soon as possible.
I don't know why I keep thinking that these are just gonna work like dice. Fully went to grab that and it just fell apart in my hands. What does this one do, huh? Oh, screw you. Screw you. If it were not for the gentle piano music right now, I think that would have killed me. That was pretty funny. I'm glad that I didn't have to adjust anything, and it just worked how I wanted it to. Alright, let's see what's next. Okay. Straightforward enough. You just doors, huh? How many doors, though? Just the one? Alright. One door. Well... Oh. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this brought me right back to the beginning with the elevator. Emotions, expectations, highly affected dreams, read layers of the mind. You are here. Feeling lucky? So are we. Loading bars in this game were pretty fun. Alright, we're up one more hour. Ooh, sweet pea. You know, I had never noticed that. I'm in sweet F. Should probably also keep note of that. Sweet G across from sweet A. It's still a constant. Oh, hey, look. You put a message here for me.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and despite touring the Waterfall Serenity Zone in the previous section you've just completed, you may still be experiencing feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt.
Where were the
Why do I
waterfalls?
feel like everything is going wrong, even when the sun is shining?
You're just gonna leave that hanging there, Dr. Pierce? Or are you gonna give me, like... Also, that seems like a bad chess game. Alright, let's just go straight for baking soda. Oh! Oh, I got baking soda! It's usually baking... I thought it was baking soda just breaks it. Awesome. Baking soda. So is it just... No? I don't... I don't know what rules govern the soda machines. Alright, I didn't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. 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 Wait. Oh, I don't like it. I'm doing the worst possible thing right now. I'm walking back through the darkness because in the attempt, or in the case that this isn't a dumb solution. Oh, it's not. I always like to try... Are the walls avocados? Go back. I think they are. Alright. Back to being incredibly unsettled. Glad I wasn't curious about what was in any of those rooms. Road closed. Shut up, brain. Oh, I hate this. I was having such a fun time being an idiot and not being able to solve puzzles, but no. Now, we're faced with a real choice here. Do we, A, continue through the way that it wants me to go, notice emergency generator this way, even though it's all sorts of blocked off, or do I, B, head towards the blood-stained wall? I'm actually going to do C and see if these open. Alright, let's see what's over here, if it'll let me go in. Oh, cool, an extra blood stain appeared. You know what the worst part about all of this is? It's dream logic, so none of it's not real. It's all just as real as every other part of the dream. Don't turn around. I don't want to know. Monday murder, Tuesday murder, Wednesday murder, Thursday murder, Friday murder, Saturday murder, Sunday beans. It's my death metal test CD. Let me know if you guys want to sign me. I don't like this. It doesn't help that I'm playing this in the dark. Alright. Oh, there we go. What the fuck? Alright, that was pretty funny. That... diet soda. Oh. Can the game stop playing with my emotions like this? Yeah, you had to fall in. Oh, great. Oh. Oh. Glenn? Dr. Glenn? Dr. Glenn?
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before. You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you.
This sucks.
And you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly why we're here to help.
This sucks. I feel personally attacked. Game is now just... It's not real. It's just a dream. It's going to be... Yep. See? Oh my god. Ugh. I hate this. I hate it so much. Please. Please give me the next elevator. Oh no. Oh. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have to navigate it backwards. Right. Yep. I hate this. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. There's nothing fun about it anymore.
Warning. You were advised to subject yourself to explosive mental overload by descending into additional dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead,
What?
disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
It's sort of Inception ass shit. Great, and now my flashlight's an exit sign. I actually don't think I'm supposed to be heading that way. I think I just needed the flashlight, but I needed it to be bigger. Oh, no, just kidding. There's nowhere to go the other way. You know what this game needs? It needs a cower button. It needs a go fetal button. Oh my god. No, that's not the... Well, it's not the correct way out. It's a way out. Oh, yep, just needed the flashlight. Hold on. Please hold it out further in front of you. Oh, this fucking sucks, man. This... I signed up for cool dream puzzles and, like, interesting... Oh, God. Just leave that there and let's keep going. Ooh, hey, soda. Ooh, soda connoisseur. I've gotten every soda. Why are all the exit signs red? Cool. Cool. Just love to see that. I'm gonna put it over there. No? Here, make it slightly bigger for you. Just... Alright. Let's see. There it is.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1% of patients?
Thanks.
This correlates strongly with the 99% of patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the standard orientation protocol.
Look. I'm sorry. Jesus. Yeah, it was just red paint the whole time. She did say get more red paint. They had to get more red paint to paint this room. At no point was I in any actual danger. What? Wait, what? Let's be honest. If that would have happened in the dark, I would have lost it. If that would have happened with the lights out, I fully would have flipped shit. What the hell? I'm not gonna not follow him. Oh, I don't like that. Where are you? There you are. Curious as to where he will lead me. If he jump scares me when I get there, I'm going to be upset. Let's just be honest. He moved his own ladder. Was that it? Was that the extent of this joke? Oh! Or was it? Alright. You gotta follow him. I fucked up. I fucked up. I shouldn't have done this. What? I left that room and that room was gone.
Door opening.
I need to learn to follow instructions. Oh, hey, this is one of those times that going backwards would have been the correct solution. No way! I love it. That's great. That's a Silent Hill Easter egg for those of you that don't know. I got the dog ending. Are you serious? I didn't expect that. I didn't expect this game to reference one of the weirdest endings from the entire Silent Hill franchise. Whew. Whew. Good one. That dog staring at me, it was definitely a little bit of a scare, but you know, that's okay. Oh, this game is really fun. We're definitely going to continue playing it. Probably not too much more tonight, but we will definitely continue this in the future. Oh, okay, we're at the special thing, so it's got to almost be over. Now, the other fun thing now to figure out, is this still part of my dream? And Dream Me is just very aware of Silent Hill? I like that it's just the same, like, 6 pictures. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's an end game. Well, that's it for tonight then. If you guys want to see more of it, let me know, because I'm definitely gonna play more. See if we can't get more interesting endings. I wonder. Induction. Oh. What are those little things? Oh. Okay, so I actually do have to get, if I want an achievement here, I have to pull every fire extinguisher, or I have to pull every fire alarm and activate every fire extinguisher. Interesting. All right, well, that's it. So somebody call it. Somebody cut the stream. Yeah, no, tap the yeah.